Hi, this is Crafting with Crystal. Today we are going to be making a pendant like this. See that? Okay, and it's really simple to make. All you need is some decorative tissue paper, okay, a piece of wire, nipper tools for the wire, Elmer's glue, a piece of clay that is circled, okay. You can either use cold porcelain clay, which you can make from home, and I'll show you how to make that next week, or you can get polymer clay, Primo or Sculpty, and bake it, and then you're able to do the project, okay? Scissors, okay? And I think you also need some sort of sealer, okay? Next week I'll be working with resins, and that'll give you the glossy finish that you have here. Also, this stuff that you use to do your own acrylic nails, the fast kind where you just put the gel on over the acrylic nail and it dries. That's what I used on that pendant there, okay? Or you can use nail polish, clear nail polish. Also, I have some gold sparkly nail polish I'll be using on the piece. Okay? So, let's get started. Alright, hopefully you can see this really well. Okay? Now, I already did the first part, and that was putting the tissue paper on the front. Okay? Now I'll show you how to do this. Alright, so you're going to take a piece of clay, you take some tissue paper, and you're going to cut a square. Alright? Just big enough to cover your piece. And it doesn't have to be exactly straight. The tissue paper is very forgiving. Okay. So we have our square cut out. Alright? Then we're going to apply the Elmer's glue on top of the clay and rub it in. Stick the tissue paper right on top, okay? It sticks pretty good too, okay? Try to get all the wrinkles out of the top. Alright, then you're going to take your scissors, flip it over, and you're going to cut around it. Just like that. Alright. Then what you're going to do, sometimes I cut these pretty short to the clay, and then I'll make siding with strips to go around it. But I actually did this piece that I showed you, wherever it went to. Didn't know where it went. Okay, well, that piece that I showed you, I actually did it the way I'm going to show you now. Is you take your Elmer's glue, go around the clay like this, okay, pretty good amount, so then that way the paper will stick. And then you're going to start folding down the excess edges like this. If there's too much, just wipe it off. Not a big deal. Okay? Like that, okay? Now you're going to fold the other side down. Just like that. So now you have this. Alright? Now, like I said, you're not going to see any of these like edgings and things like that once you put stuff on. It's just going to, once you put the coat on, it's just going to blend in. Alright? And I kind of like this side better than this side. So, I should have actually folded the other. It's all right. Okay, so now what we need is to take our wire, okay, and soften it up a little bit by running your hand onto it. Take your nipper tool and cut a piece off. Now, these aren't the best nipper tools. I bought them at the 99-cent store, but they work all right. Then take your needle nose pliers, okay, and you're going to take the wire right at the tip, bend it down a little bit, and then you're going to come back over with it, like that, okay? So then you have a little eye hook, all right? Also, I need to cut that a little bit shorter. Okay. Straighten it up as best as you can. Okay. And this wire I got at the 99-cent store. Okay. All of these stuff that we're using, other than this right here, came from the 99-cent store. And if you buy your nail polish there, the clear kind, that'll come there too. All right. So then you're going to put it through wherever you think it'll look nice. See right there. Okay. And poke it through. Oh, and I forgot to mention that a good thing to do is actually drill your hole in before you bake it. But with the cold porcelain clay, it's soft enough, being air dried only one day, that I can actually poke the hole through without using a drill. Okay? So, there we have so far. Alright? Then we take the gold glitter and we're going to put a little bit of that on there. Just to give it a little bit of a sparkle. And if you see some spots that are raised up on your tissue paper, just press them down. Like that. And I would let this dry a full day, especially having your pan put in there in the sort of wet clay. Okay. Then, actually, I think I'm going to press that down a little bit more into the clay. There. Then you're going to take either your nail polish, or if you're good with resin, your resin, and you're going to coat it. Now you can go back and coat this however many times you want. Depends on how glossy you want it. I really can't wait to get my resin because that's going to be really neat. I mean, even though these look really glossy right now, once you have your resin, it is going to shine like glass. Okay. Here we have our pendant you just made in a matter of just a few minutes. So once that dries, flip it over to the back and do the same thing with the back on glossing it. Okay? And there you have a really cool cheetah print pendant. And you can go wild. I mean, you can make small circles and do earrings with it to match. You know, and I just think they're really neat. So go ahead, give it a try, and I'll be back soon with some more episodes on how to do crafts with crystal. Have a great day. Bye.